Happy Sunday, friends. I'm Sarah Baldwin, and I have a new Sunday with Sarah for you. Today, I thought I'd talk to you about St. Nicholas, whose day is coming on December 6th. It's St. Nicholas's saint day that's celebrated in many countries around the world on December 6th, and is, of course, what led to the modern idea of Santa Claus and to the tradition of gift giving at Christmas time. Here's a little wooden Ostheimer figure of St. Nicholas. He was a bishop born around the year 240 AD in Asia Minor, which is now the area where Turkey is today. And he was known for his acts of generosity and kindness and secret gift giving. One story that's commonly told in Waldorf early childhood classrooms is about St. Nicholas boarding a boat and bringing a boat full of food and supplies to needy children and families. So I love St. Nicholas Day because it's a lot less commercial than Christmas, and it's not a big orgy of gift giving and presents. I'll tell you in a minute about the tradition that's practiced in some countries in Europe and many Waldorf schools of leaving a shoe out for St. Nicholas. And St. Nicholas was a real human being and is an example to us of generosity and the idea we can instill in children at an early age that it is better to give than to receive and to share our riches with others. So traditionally, the festival of St. Nicholas with children involves leaving a shoe out on the night of December 5th, on the eve of St. Nicholas's Day. And traditionally, a child would polish his or her shoe. Now, unfortunately, most children today don't have shoes that require polishing. But you could prepare for St. Nicholas Day by choosing your child's best shoe. If it can be polished, that's a wonderful activity to do in preparation, or just to clean. If it's a leather sneaker, make it look nice. And when I was a teacher in a Waldorf school, we would do this in our classroom. In our classroom, children all had a pair of slippers that they would leave at school, and they would each leave out one slipper on a rug. We'd put them in a circle the night before, and we'd come in the morning, and their shoes had been filled with little treasures. So traditionally, the shoe might contain a clementine orange or a tangerine small orange in the toe. Also gold coins. There are stories of St. Nicholas leaving coins in people's shoes, which is how this tradition started. So those chocolate gold coins, or gelt as it's sometimes called, are nice. I would always sprinkle a little glitter around the room to add a little magic. And then you could put small treasures in there, like a polished stone or small seashells, and also some small toys, similar to what you would put in a child's Christmas stocking. So I brought a few examples today of ideas of little shoe-sized toys. So one idea is a little felted ornament decoration like this. We have many varieties of these at Bella Luna Toys, but we also have this St. Nicholas doll. This can be used as a doll, as a puppet, as a decoration, and even as a little thread. It could be hung from a Christmas tree as a Christmas ornament. He's a little bit bigger, so might fit well in a bigger child's shoe, or sticking out of the shoe. Here's a smaller ornament that would also be lovely, a little angel holding a star. I'll put links to all of these treasures that I'm about to show you below this video. Another great shoe-sized treasure is a little spinning top like this. This is our flip over rainbow top, and it's kind of like magic. A child spins it and spins round and round and round, and then it will magically flip over onto its spindle. Perfect size for a shoe, and a wooden top, of course, is a great classic gift at this time of year. And how about some little acorns? These are nice fillers. At Bella Luna Toys, we carry these wooden acorns. They can also be painted for fun. And we also have felted acorns, which have a real acorn cap and come in different rainbow colors where the nut part is felted. Or a wooden dreidel, because we know Hanukkah will follow close on the heels of St. Nicholas Day and is one of the favorite children's holidays. It comes at this time of year. And the wooden dreidels that we carry at Bella Luna Toys are just another great fit for a shoe. And little tiny Waldorf dolls. We've got little baby dolls. This one comes inside a little heart, would be a sweet addition, or one of our pocket baby dolls. I don't have one with me, but we also have pocket gnome dolls that look just like this but have a white beard. Little soft Waldorf dolls, another special treat you could put in a child's shoe. You could also include small little artistic creative treasures like a stick of modeling beeswax. These come in boxes, but we also sell these individual sheets of natural colored beeswax. If you're not familiar with modeling beeswax, see my other video. I'll link to it below on how to use it. You warm it up in your hands and model with it like clay or Play-Doh. Or this small set of bath crayons that can be used in the bathtub on tile walls and easily wiped off. So those are just a few ideas. I'm sure you can think of many more. Pretty stones, polished stones, little shells. And as I mentioned earlier, it's traditional put in orange and gold coins, gelt it's sometimes called. So I hope that gives you an idea of a new tradition you might start in your family with your child. And always let me know if you have any questions, any comments, any other ideas of how you celebrate St. Nicholas Day in your home. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more Sunday with Sarah videos, be sure to subscribe to the Sunday with Sarah YouTube channel and click the little notification bell to be notified every time we publish a new video. As always, I really appreciate hearing from you. Leave a comment below the video, or you can email me at sundaywithsarah@bellalunatoys.com. And I love hearing your questions and answering them, and maybe I'll answer yours in a future video. See you next Sunday.